Hello and welcome back to our ranged-only challenge in Bannerlord, and we're going to be attacking this wonderful band of desert bandits who are attempting to pillage this caravan. I just took the caravan ambush task from Sanala because I'm actually realizing that we might indeed run out of money before we have even gotten our first payment from the caravan itself that we actually constructed in the previous episode. What? What is going on here? How dare you? How dare you, sirs? Okay, I'm actually not entirely sure. Okay, this is actually bad. This is actually really, really bad. Hopefully I'm going to have my tactics skill level up at least a little bit. Maybe I can... thank you so much for standing still, sir. At least for a brief second. Oh, nice. Taking him down. That is what we like to see. Alright, now, if I could just murder these last guys, then we'll be in a nice situation. Or not. You know, or not, as the case may be. That's 2 deaths. Yeah, right. Okay, let's just get this out of the way then. Come on, guys. You can do this. Surely they can win, right? Yep, there you go. Okay, they actually did it. You earned 80. Look at that. It actually tells you how much you earn in terms of the amount of percentage of the loot. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. I like that quite a bit. All right, let's take the prisoners as well. And yeah, there's actually quite a significant amount of different pieces of loot here as well. Now, bear in mind, some people have been asking me why I'm not selling all of the loot that I gained from these things. Well, I believe I said maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I'm not entirely sure, but I think I did in the first episode where I said I'm going to keep the weapons because I might like to do a little bit of smithing, and as a result I might be able to level up our character a little bit quicker, and I might be able to make some cash, and so on and so forth. But unfortunately, I don't have any wood at the moment. Yeah, hardwood is what we require to do the wonderful smithing, and smithing in general is quite tedious without Bannerlord tweaks or without one of those mods to make it a little bit easier and make it a little bit smoother. But I am going to be selling absolutely every single piece of armor because, let's face it, I need it. I need to be able to sell it, of course. So there you go, 1,065. That's actually pretty decent. I gotta say, that's actually pretty decent. And yeah, someone actually very kindly did some research for me. I didn't ask them to do this, but they did it out of the kindness of their own heart, and they actually found out that the noble bow is shall we say, acquirable. Is that even a word? No, probably not. But anyway, it is actually an item that is available in the game without having to marry someone. So you can find it in the world, in the marketplace. So that's actually something very, very cool. To know that that is actually the case is really nice. So I'm hopeful that we might be able to find it. This guy needs manual laborers. I actually have 9 prisoners right now. How many does he need? He needs 9. Okay, absolutely fantastic. There you go. I have 9 for you, sir. I have 9 for you right away. There we go. I really don't mind. Let's just give him all of them. And there we have it. Nice. What? He literally just gave me 3,600. What? Why? Why did he give me so much? I have no idea. But he did. And I am forever pleased. What? That is so crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Okay. Well, whatever the case, this guy actually sells grain. So, oh no, he actually sells olives. What? Why did I think he sold grain? I have no idea. But I'm hopeful that I might be able to find... I don't think there's going to be anything here, but I'm hopeful that I might be able to find a village that sells hardwood in Azariah territory. I don't think they do, unfortunately. I mean, obviously, I mean, it's the desert, so it's highly unlikely that they would have a source of wood in this area. But who knows? Maybe there's going to be an oasis somewhere that has a small orchard of trees or something like that. Highly unlikely, of course, but still. It might be something that might happen. Who knows? Anyway, I'm just going to try and get a couple of brief kills here. Bear in mind that I obviously cannot get hit any further. I'm very low in HP. And this is obviously a way for us to make even the most challenging bandit fights. No, I mean, not the most challenging. Even the most simple bandit fights, very, very difficult indeed. Because let's face it, if I had literally gotten hit by maybe 2 rocks, I'd be way down in my HP, and then it would be just done. You know what I mean? So that's definitely something to bear in mind. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, I'm just going to try and get as much renown as I can, even if I gain 0.9 here and 0.8 there and so on and so forth. Eventually it is going to add up, and that will eventually give us the ability to... Ah! We did it. Oh yeah, we did it. That's fantastic. Okay, so this guy's actually traveling to this place right now. I have no idea. He's not actually doing anything at this point. He has been utterly useless so far, our caravan. He has not given me any money whatsoever, so I can only hope that he does not run into an exceptionally large band of bandits and then get pillaged. Because let's face it, I feel like they might, you know? It's one of those things. It's one of those things where the caravan that you've just spent 15,000 of your hard-earned cash on is now being looted by, well, looters. I mean, that's their job description, isn't it? But yeah, that would be pretty bad. I shot that guy in the ankle. If he's Achilles, he's dead now, but he's probably not. And let me see. Oh, I thought that was a headshot right there, but no, it was just a shoulder shot. Interesting. Take him down. Yes, take these guys. Oh, never mind. Can I shoot this guy? Yes, I can. What? He's taking arrows like candy. Do you see that? I literally shot him in the chest twice, and he was like, I don't mind, you know. Well, never mind. Maybe he's some kind of reincarnation of Rambo or something like that. Who knows? Anyway, there you go. We took 0 casualties right there, and now I can actually go forth and recruit more and more units, which is exactly what I wanted to do before we started to leave Aserai territory. So, hopefully, Kuyaz is going to have a decent amount of troops available for me. And yes, it does. 5 of them. Very good. Okay, overpriced raw materials. Can't really do much there. I have more leadership, and there you go. I actually completed the task as well, which is really good, because that's going to give me a slight increase in renown too. And there we have it. Another 241. I'm still going to check every marketplace. This is the one that I actually wanted to buy beforehand, as you know. If you saw the previous episode, that is. But yeah, obviously it is quite expensive, and I do not have that. I would have had it by now. My brother, why do you have your mouth open like this, you slack-jawed yokel? I have no idea why he's looking like that. Okay, so my former partner, Gorta, betrayed me. Well, when you look like that, I don't know whether I can blame him. Now, look, now he's looking grumpy. Now he looks grumpy, look at that. I escaped. One of his men, a little guiltier than the rest, cut my bonds when the others were sleeping. Okay, well, that's good to know. Oh, look, now he looks perfectly fine. Look at that. That is some, I'm gonna say it. That is some extremely natural expression changes on his face right there. What do you think? what do you think? I'm just playing around. Okay, so let's do it. Alright, so that means that we have to go to this hideout now. I'm a little bit worried about this, to be fair. I actually don't know whether I'm even going to be able to do this, because is he assuming that I actually have a decent army, or is he not? I'm actually not entirely sure about that. I would like to try and restore my HP back to a relatively normal level before we head into the hideout, because let's face it, I really don't want to die in there. Because I don't think there is battle continuation. Battle continuation is not a... I mean, it does work in regular battles, but it doesn't work in like hideouts or anything like that, unless you have a mod that that adds that functionality. Which, personally, I feel like it actually makes sense that it doesn't continue, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's like one of those terrible situations where you're like, oh yes, I would very much like to, you know, take that and destroy it and so on, but no. Sometimes you just don't have the opportunity. Okay, so there we go. What is this? Oh, this is fish. I guess I could buy some fish. Let's buy a little bit of fish. Why not? And I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna take this task, and then we're gonna buy some tools. How many do you need, sir? What are you gonna give me, by the way? 2 tools, and you're going to give me 17 olives. Meh. I mean, it's not really equal, let's face it. It's definitely not going to be an equal value, but why not? Let's do it. If I can find some tools here, there's 2. Yeah, 218 gold. There is no way that, what is it, 16 olives? Yeah, there's no way that 16 olives is going to be the thing. Also, this is the caravan's profit at the moment. It is 200, really? Yeah, 238. That is pretty awful. It's going to take him 10 million years to actually gain enough to to repay the 15,000 that I spent on actually forming the caravan, but I suppose it's alright, why not? Oh, this guy also needs tools. Well, unfortunately, there are no other tools in the marketplace back there, so it's unlikely I'll be able to do anything with that. Anyway, I have one focus point. What should I spec it into? Well, people said that speccing into medicine is absolutely useless. Well, thank you very much for letting me know about that, so maybe I won't spec into it any further. I might go for some trade skill, might go for some increased charm skill, but I'm kind of thinking that I might like to go for some smithing, because as I said, I would like to do some smithing, but again, it is mainly, I'm dubious, because smithing without any mods to increase your stamina every single day is extremely tedious, and I'm not a big fan of that, to be honest. I wouldn't mind going for some scouting skill as well. Let's go for some scouting skill. Might be a waste, but I'm going to do it. I feel like scouting is actually kind of useful. Okay, so let's, I'm at 60% HP. Oh, look, wait. He's making more? He's making more cash? Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let me just spend a little bit of time actually fighting some desert bandits here to maybe level up a couple more of our forces, and we'll see what happens with that. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is obviously going to be a very, very swift auto-resolve. Nothing really to worry about there. We do have a lot of recruits, so I'd like to level them up as fast as possible, and generally auto-resolve is the way to go for that because, well, obvious. They are going to get more kills, or they should get more kills by doing that. But if, obviously, it results in more death than it does actually, you know, killing the enemy, then it's just, you know, counterintuitive. Okay, so he's actually seeming to make quite a bit of cash, isn't he? He's actually not doing too badly. I actually just got 234 gold from that previous day's work. So that's quite nice. I mean, where is he, in fact? That's the one thing that I'd actually like to check. Where is he? Is that him? Yes, that is indeed him. Oh, okay, so he's there. That's interesting, because he was just over here, so... yeah, that's, kind of strange, I guess. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm pretty happy with what he's been doing so far. He seems to be giving us profit after profit, which I very much appreciate. And I'm going to just wait for one more day just to make sure that we are perfectly ready to head in here. Obviously, this doesn't actually matter, let's face it. I'm probably going to die instantly because my damage modifiers are on extremely high. This is a challenge run after all, so it kind of makes sense that they are, you know, set that way. But still. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, I have to wait until night. Really? Yeah, I should have known that, actually. Oh, well, never mind. It's been a while since I've attacked a bandit hideout, so that's... maybe that's the reason. It could just be that I'm inept. Don't worry. No, it's not that. Not that at all. That is something we shall not talk about. Okay, so, yeah, let's actually take a look. What do I want to take? Well, I guess I'll just take these guys, right? I mean, these guys all seem good. I'm actually going to take more Palatine Guards. I have more faith in Palatine Guards than I do in Azerite Archers, and we're taking 10. I think that's actually quite good, but I don't know how many units I'm actually even going to be fighting or facing here. So let's see what we can do. Alright, here we go. I actually want to tell my people to... Are they all firing at will already? Yes, I think they are. Ah, there we go. No, now they're firing at will. Okay, so that's good. So they should just all fire, because no doubt they're going to be much, much better at shooting than I am. As you can see, my bow is so incredibly powerful that it is able to just stream across the valley, the small valley here, and absolutely murder everyone in one hit. Obviously, I'm being funny, and that is actually not the case at all. Anyway, I'm just going to tell my people to charge in because they are going to be able to use their ranged weapons and anything else we want them to use. This is extremely easy now that I think about it. Do you see the combat strength at the top? This is kind of crazy. We have to be a bit careful though because, well, of course, I don't have a melee weapon. So if I am ambushed, or if I'm not prepared for any eventuality, then I may very well end up dying. Which is another point that I wanted to bring up. I might have to fight on foot sometimes, because I might need to get some athletics skill in comparison to riding skill. Because in these kinds of situations, and in sieges, if I get myself into a close quarters kind of problem, then yeah, I can't really do anything because I can't run away either. I'm not going to be able to run. I can't fight. What can I do? Obviously, there have been a couple of comments about what I can do when and so on. So, for example, if I get to about 50% HP and I'm being attacked in melee and I have the ability to pick up a weapon, then maybe that would be an exception in that case. But I kind of wanted to make it pure range only, because that's obviously the most difficult that we can currently think of, unless I only use throwing weapons. Although throwing weapons are actually not even that bad, because they do have a melee mode that you can switch to. But anyway, let's take a look. Okay, so obviously I have no intention of dueling him, because I can't. There is no way that I will be able to do that. Oh, I really wanted to actually hit someone there. Oh, Radagos actually got himself killed right there. Did you see that? He actually got himself taken out. Well, better him than me, that's all I can say. I'm pretty happy with that. Look, we can still talk. I'll give you a pouch of silver. You know what? You said talking was a waste of time, and here we go. This is what he's going to do. He's going to execute him. And I feel like it's a waste to cut to black there, to be honest. Fading to black is kind of... I don't know. It's a bit sad that that happens, because I feel like it's a pretty brutal world, and being able to see the whole thing. Obviously, they don't want to do that because they want to be rated a certain PEGI rating or whatever it is. And yeah, I suppose if they would show that kind of stuff, then it would be way too much for certain places, or generally for certain audiences. So anyway, let's just take all the loot and then we'll move on. Yes, so glad to see you safe, Nusun. Nuisance? Should I call him that now? Really? Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, maybe goodbye. Yeah, I'm not going to kill him or anything like that. Technically, you can decide if you want to execute him or not. I personally feel like it might be a bit of a waste to do that, because later on, when the developers flesh out the story campaign a bit more, then you might have the ability to meet up with him or something like that, and then he might remember your kindness and so on and so forth. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with him? Alright, so let's go into Kuyaz right here. I actually have 6,000 gold right now, which is pretty decent. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get in here because obviously I'm not a noble or anything like that. But I am going to go to the various villages once again. I'm going to continue to loot some stuff, recruit some people, and maybe we can get a couple more tasks here as well. Did I actually level up again? No, but my charm skill leveled up. This is nice. Okay, so let me see. 15% reduced barter penalty. In my opinion, kind of useless, because people don't really care about barter in the current version of the game, or maybe they do, maybe they don't. I haven't played on this version before. This is 1.5.9, so we'll see as things progress whether we're actually able to do anything with that. But for now, I'm going to be speccing into Icebreaker. What is this? The new... Oh yes, the new feature. Okay, yeah, so this is actually something that I covered in a previous video where I was actually talking about the child education update and the features that it would bring, and this is actually really cool. Okay, so look at this. You actually get to go through these similar character creation options that you would with the other with your main character. So that's really nice. Anyway, on her 14th birthday, you gave Alta a special present. You have seen her treasure it and believe it will shape who she is. You gave her a well-tempered bow, of course. There we go. Wow, she looks cool. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be doing something like that. Finally... Why? Why would anyone give a finely carved game board? No offense, but the board games in Bannerlord are... yeah, okay, in my opinion at least, they leave a lot to be desired. But that is probably just because I have no idea how to play them. That's probably it. Anyway, well-tempered bow is what we're going to be going for. In adolescence, she began to take on serious responsibilities and compete with adults as a near equal. She managed to become a crack shot. Oh yes. Outside events also intruded on Alta's adolescence. She believes she was particularly shaped by enemy incursions. This event increased her skills in athletics and riding. Okay, stage complete. All right. Cool. Okay, so now we have a wait, is it a sister or a daughter or what do we have now? Who is this? I actually am not entirely sure. Let me take a quick look. There she is. She's the sister. Okay, yeah, she's of course a sister, and this guy is indeed a brother. Jatu, that is actually hilarious. If you've been on my channel a while and you've seen the Prophecy of Pendor series, then you'll know exactly why this is hilarious. And there's Nuisance right there. There we go. He's obviously going to be quite nice to play with, hopefully, because in previous series, the brother has always survived for a very long period of time. So I'm very much hoping that they are going to do the same thing here, because obviously I have birth and death enabled, so people can still die and experience all those wonderful things. Anyway, let's go in here and see what's going on. Overpriced raw materials. Nah, don't really want to do that. But we can go into the trade screen here. Maybe I can pick up some tools or something like that. And maybe we can check out for a bow. Nah, there's not going to be anything there. What about some tools? Okay, I'm going to buy 2 tools, just in case we come across another one of those little little tasks that might be quite nice for us. And otherwise... wait a minute. There's something else going on here. Hello there. What is this? Art of the yes, Art of the Trade is never something that I really want to take. It's something that I'm very much wanting to stay away from. I would like to join the Azurai as a vassal. Do you think I could do that? I think I might need to be tier 3 clan to be able to become a vassal. I'm not entirely sure on that. Anyway, now the caravan's profits are actually not covering my wages any further. Oh, this guy needs help with brigands? Yes, I will be more than happy to help you with that. Very good. He's giving me 666 dinars. Okay. Steady on there. Steady on. Okay, so let me see. Where are they? That is the main problem here. Ah, we have some desert bandits. I'm gonna be chasing them down. There they are. Yeah, it's really nice, actually, that they do this kind of thing with the brigand quests now. Basically, what they do is they just spawn some people in. They literally just spawn some random bandits in, and they tell them to go and patrol around that particular village. And it makes things so easy and so much nicer. Ooh, this is actually going to be quite cool. Okay, I'm going to do this in a manual battle because there's a number of units here. And look at my army now. It's looking pretty significant, isn't it? Look at that. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go for a nice little auto-delegate for our archers so that they can do some nice little skirmishing right there. And we'll tell the cavalry just to charge straight on in. Now, obviously, I'm going to try and get a couple of kills. This bow. Okay, whoa, that was some nice damage right there. Wow. Yeah, that was some really nice damage. Maybe I can do something here. Oh, that was going to be a headshot if he didn't dip down right there. Oh, I hit his shield. Oh! Did you see that? Oh yes, I hope you did. I mean, generally, that was kind of luck. You know, it's kind of luck based, but obviously, you know, I just got a bit more lucky this time than most times, so I'm pretty happy with that. Unfortunately, we are going to see a little bit of a problem here because obviously I'm now facing a bunch of these guys, but thankfully they don't have shield. What? Oh, okay. I had no idea that there was actually someone around there. Good. But yeah, thankfully they don't have shields, so this is going to be relatively easy to do if I can actually hit them. There we go. Nice little neck shot right there. Generally, I'm just trying to get as much experience as I can, whether that be in bow or riding or whatever. So if I can at least hit, that's all that I really want to do. Ah, how frustrating. How frustrating. I do need to get a better bow, though. That's obviously something that very badly needs to be done. But look at this. All of this is actually helping us along the way to do exactly that. So I'm hopeful that we will be able to do that sooner rather than later. There we go. All right. Did that not count? Apparently that didn't count as 3, and it actually just counted as one single battle. All right. Well, that's fine with me. There we go. Okay, so what? Okay, yeah, it's done. Okay, so they gave me the money. That's great. And now we have some looters right here, which we could potentially attack as well. Actually, you know what? I've actually just thought something. Having that task could be taken advantage of in a certain way or another, if you catch my drift. Because what you could do is you could basically take one of those, and then all of these bandits are going to be patrolling around the area, and they're going to be like, okay, I'm here, attack me, you know, sort of thing. So, no, I've actually just thought it cancels when you fight 3 of them, doesn't it? Yeah, so you can't actually take advantage of it. Ah, well, never mind. I was actually kind of excited there for a moment, but no, never mind. Okay, ooh, escort a merchant caravan. Okay, I'd like to do that, but what I need to do first is sell a couple of things. So let's just sell some of this, stuff right now. There we go. Okay, let's sell all of the armor too. Look at that, 1400, super nice. And let's see about any bows. You never know. Ooh, hello there. This is looking pretty good, actually. This is almost 15,000. Unfortunately, I don't have that, but hopefully I will. Maybe if I... no, if I sell this, it's not going to do anything. As you can see right there, it doesn't really do much. So I'm just going to reset that real fast, and then I'm just going to sell all this stuff once again. But yeah, we've got to be on the lookout for that kind of thing. So that's hopefully going to result in some nice stuff eventually. I'm not entirely sure if I should get rid of my prisoners. Because I could technically do that. Okay, it's 241 gold for every day. Okay, but where are we going? That's the point. That is the problem here. Okay, well, we did level up in our tactic skill. Your infantrymen deal damage. Your infantrymen suffer 10% less damage. Okay. Right. Yeah, loose formations, in my opinion. That's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so we are traveling to Iakis. Okay, I will now do the Alt left click thing. And that basically just, you know, tells your character to follow the caravan, which is always nice. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow, this is actually kind of harsh. I actually don't know whether I'm going to be able to defend against these units. This might be a little bit tricky. All right, let's try it. Well, quite clearly we have the advantage in terms of combat strength, but these guys are all going to be mounted. They are all going to be mounted, so it is going to be very, very difficult for us. Okay, let's go for a nice little shield wall right here with our shieldless units. Yes, they do that. Okay, and who else? Oh, okay, so I can't actually command these guys either, which is somewhat problematic. Let's move my archers over here. Let's put them into a loose formation while we still can. And, yeah, now I'm going to have to rely completely on my bow. Oh, nice. Taking him down. I like that. Okay, I'm just going to be a little bit careful here. I need to make maybe like a bit of a beeline for these guys. There we go. Oh, taking him down with a headshot. Nice. That's what we like to see. Okay, I'm basically just kind of stationary right here because I'm kind of acting like a little bit of a sentry or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna need to tell my people to charge in. Seems like they are just absolutely murdering our archers for some reason. Okay, see if I can maybe do something here. Yeah, nice. That... Just ignore that. Alright, well, I think we are actually okay. I think that we're maybe going to gain a decent amount of loot from this. That might be the reason why they're only giving us about 250 gold, approximately, for every single day. I do need to take a look at the quest log to be able to see that. But, yeah, we actually lost 9 units. We took 77% of the loot, which is not too bad, I suppose. And we do get a number of extra prisoners to take, which I will indeed be doing. I'm going to get rid of a couple of these looters so that I can take the mounted pillagers instead. They're more than likely going to sell for much more. And as you can see, look at this. This is actually a pretty significant amount of loot right here. And that's going to sell for a decent amount too. So I suppose that kind of makes a difference. Anyway, let's just take a quick look here. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this task, unfortunately. I think this task is done. I don't think I can do it, because if they come at us again with a significant enough force, like the previous one, we're going to have some huge problems. So yeah, I don't think I can. But we're going to try. We're going to try. Don't worry about that. We are definitely going to try it, but it is going to be very difficult for us to prevail in those situations. Okay, let's have a look for a bow here. Maybe there's going to be a slightly better one. I mean, yeah, this is better in every single respect apart from accuracy, and that's the thing that we need the most, so pointless. Okay, there we go. Alright, so the caravan is still in here, of course. Is he going to... Yeah, there he is. Okay, so they're traveling to Askar now. So it's actually quite nice that they're staying within Aserai territory, but it is problematic in the sense that we are now in a situation where I can't really defend myself against these moderately difficult raider units and bandits and ransackers and so on. So it might be too much. Might be a bit of a tall order for me at the moment. Ooh, these guys have a good task. Oh, there's another 40. Oh dear. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad news bears right here. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can... oh, this might be better. This might actually be better. Okay, let's try it. I'm going to go for a nice little shield wall for our people right here. These guys... I think I can probably put them on auto-delegate or something like that. Maybe that would be better. And then we'll just tell our... hopefully the caravan is actually going to help me this time, because it felt to me like they didn't really help beforehand. But maybe that was just me. Okay, I'm just going to tell my cavalry to charge in now. Tell these guys to charge in as well. And... okay, yeah, this is not going to work, I don't think. Them charging at us with all lances. I mean, literally, they all have lances. Look at this. Look at the damage that they're able to deal so incredibly easily right there. Okay, yeah, so we might have some issues here, but maybe just because we have the numbers, we might be able to do something. But I would say it's probably unlikely at this point. Maybe. We'll see. And then I shot one of my own guys again. No. Don't attack me with the lance. Thank you. Alright, so we actually seem to be doing okay. The initial charge is the main damaging move that they have, and as far as I'm aware, they've only eliminated 2 of my own units. However, they have eliminated a lot more of the actual caravans. And that is obviously a bit of a problem in itself, because if all of the members of the caravan get eliminated, then that is an instant failure. And that has happened in the past in previous versions of Bannerlord, where we've taken a caravan ambush quest or a caravan escort quest, and they have dwindled. Their forces have dwindled because they didn't recruit additional units. But maybe that has actually changed in this up-to-date version. So That's going to be interesting to find out. Anyway, there's 56% of the loot. Yeah, because we basically did nothing. That was really, really harsh. Alright, let's see. Can I take all of these? No, I can take all of these, though. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, some decent loot right there. Okay, so we shouldn't be attacked again until we reach Askar and until we've had a chance to sort of restore ourselves. At least I hope that is going to be the case. It might not be. It might be. I don't know, but we'll see. And hopefully there's not going to be another 40 raiders. I mean, really. That is super, super harsh. Okay. Yeah, well, I can sell now, I guess. Anything better for me here? No, of course not. Okay, well, what about a bow? I'm always checking now, just in case. No, it's the same thing. Alright. Well, we're making some decent cash right here. You know, it's not too bad. And we're leveling up our forces quite nicely too. I mean, I don't really have any complaints. The only thing that I'm complaining about right now is the fact that these enemies that we're fighting are so incredibly strong. Well, they do seem quite strong at the very least. Okay, so we're now going back to Sonala. So this is definitely going to be a time when we're going to be attacked once again. I'm going to say within the next 5 seconds. What do you bet? 5, 4... Yep, there we go. Okay, there it is. Okay. That is maybe doable. We might be able to do it. I mean, the combat strength says we can do it, but the map says no. This is one of the worst maps in my opinion. I don't like this map one bit. It is way too constrictive in my opinion, but you know, what can you do about it? Alright, let's tell my cavalry to charge in right here. I'm actually thinking about telling my infantry to charge in. But I am going to tell my range to form a skirmish line, and we're going to tell the infantry to actually charge as well, because it feels to me like that might be the best course of action to take. Nice headshot. Yes, take that guy down. Okay, so I have to be a bit careful here. I really don't want to be in a situation where I get poked again by one of their lancers, because as you could no doubt tell, it dealt so much damage. I really don't want to have that happen again. Nice. Can I get a little bit more? Just no, horsey. Come on now. You're not gonna die by falling off the very small incline. Thank you. Okay. Phew. Alright, well, I think this is pretty much done, and that's not too bad. That's not too bad. The episode started with me dying almost instantaneously, which is obviously pretty bad, but, you know, it's bound to happen. We have 8 more. 8 more to go, so I suppose that's not too harsh. And, yeah, actually, someone had a good idea. After the 10th death... I like that you think I'm going to get to 10 deaths, because yeah, okay, sure. Fine. I agree. Okay. We're probably going to get to 10 deaths within the next 2 episodes. No, I'm kidding. Probably not that soon. Just 1 episode. No, yeah, okay. Anyway, not fooling around. Basically, you had the idea that when I reach 10 deaths, that I impose some kind of penalty on myself, and I'm not entirely sure what to really impose at that point, because I'm already using only range. So I suppose what I could do is maybe switch to a different kind of ranged weapon, so not a bow. So maybe I could switch to something like a, I don't know, like a whole bunch of throwing weapons or something like that. And obviously I would not use the melee component of the throwing weapons, I don't think. I mean, maybe, unless that's like... I think that's breaching the rules a little bit, but I mean, maybe it would make sense considering, you know, they do have that capability. They do allow you to do that, so maybe it would be an idea, but I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see what happens as time goes on. But there you go. That was actually a pretty successful escort mission. This is what the map looks like right now. Nothing much has really transpired. And how is my caravan doing? Not that good. Not that good. But I think it will do okay as long as it doesn't get defeated. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.